later on. Now, to the international scene, and Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has announced restoration of electricity in parts of Kyiv. Now, but for most residents of the city, enduring freezing temperatures after Russian attacks is becoming unbearable. Now, Anna Vlashenko is a Kyiv-based journalist who has been documenting how locals are coping with this season of war.
Because Kyiv citizens are struggling from severe conditions, absence of heating, water, electricity, those tents are established in many districts of the city. And the idea of those tents that the people could be warmed up here. They could receive here water, they also could charge their phones, they could spend here nights and also receive the hot food, which like very difficult to cook at home, because normally at home people don't have electricity, and even if they have it during the night, and it's only for a few hours.
There has been no heating for a long time. There has been no electricity for a full day already. For some reason, there was light in the common corridor, and the neighbor across the hall had electricity. Probably a face is not working or something like that. I don't know, but I have had no electricity for a day now. Before, when electricity was available intermittently, I used a heater in one room. I have 2 rooms. One room is completely uninhabitable. In the kitchen, it is 6 degrees. I have an electric stove. I could only keep warm in the small room. That's how I survive. But when there was no electricity for a whole day, I was thinking how to survive at all. It was good that I had a gas stove with cartridges. I used up an entire gas cartridge to heat water and put the bottles into the bed. That is how I slept, under 3 blankets, fully dressed. What can I say? This is how we survive. If God is willing, I will live to see victory. I am 78 years old and I want victory already, so that this come, they get it straight in the head, all of them.
In Kyiv, regular temperature for the last 2 weeks -10, -15 degrees. And during this time, Russian army for 3 times already launched massive attacks on the capital of Ukraine, Kyiv. They sent here missiles and Shahed drones on the apartment buildings, but also on the energy and heating infrastructure. As a result of those attacks, civilians are become left without heating, electricity, water. Emergency service workers and utility workers are trying to fix it, but it's still so huge problem because attacks are continuing. At the regular apartment building, temperature nowadays could be only +10 degrees. It's very difficult for the people to live in those conditions because of the blackouts. They have electricity only for a few hours at night. And they use this time to cook their food and to wash their clothes. Authorities don't know when they will be able to totally restore heating and energy infrastructure. They're asking for help from the Europe and American partners.
Of course, that is Anna Vlashenko, the city of Kyiv in Ukraine. That is all that we had for you this particular afternoon. Do have yourself a wonderful afternoon. See you again on Checkpoint tonight. I am Ian Kitani. On the sign language desk has been Maresha Owiti. And like always, God bless.